Have you ever looked at someone who works 10, 12, 14 hours straight and thought, how? They don't look tired. They don't crash at 3 p.m. They don't need 5 coffees just to survive the afternoon. And then there's you. 2 hours in, your brain feels like mush. Your eyes are heavy. You're scrolling your phone, telling yourself you'll get back to work in 5 minutes. But 5 minutes turns into 50. So what's the real difference between them and you? It's not genetics. It's not some magical energy gene they were born with. It's a system, a very specific set of habits that elite performers use to stay locked in for marathon work sessions. And today I'm going to break down exactly what that system is. And here's the crazy part. Even Navy SEALs use these exact techniques during high-stress missions. They just don't call it productivity, they call it survival. Stick with me. By the end of this video, you'll know how to work 10 hours without feeling like your soul left your body. Let's start with something nobody wants to hear. Multitasking is a scam. You've been told your whole life that successful people do a million things at once, that juggling is a skill, that being busy means being productive. Wrong, completely wrong. Your brain isn't a computer with multiple processors, it's a single spotlight, and every time you switch tasks, that spotlight dims. Research from the University of California, Irvine found that it takes an average of 23 minutes to fully refocus after a distraction. 23 minutes, not 2, not 5, 23. So every time you check a notification, every time you just quickly reply to a text, you're not losing 30 seconds, you're losing half an hour. Let that sink in. Now multiply that by the 10, 20, 30 distractions you face every single day. That's not a productivity problem. That's a productivity catastrophe. The first rule of working 10 hours without getting tired is this: protect your attention like your life depends on it, because your output does. Here's another lie. You need more energy to work longer. You don't. You need better energy management. Think about your phone. When the battery hits 20%, you don't throw it against the wall and complain that it's broken. You plug it in, you charge it, you manage the battery. Your brain works the same way. But most people treat their mental energy like an unlimited resource. They drain it to zero, then wonder why they can't think straight. The trick isn't to push harder, it's to recharge smarter. And the most powerful recharge tool isn't a nap. It's not a coffee. It's not even a walk. It's something called ultradian rhythms. Your body operates in 90-minute cycles of high alertness followed by 20-minute dips. Elite performers don't fight this, they ride it. They work with intense focus for 90 minutes, then step away for 15 to 20 minutes. Not scrolling Instagram, not checking emails. Actual recovery, a walk, a stretch, staring out a window, letting the brain reset. Do this for 6 cycles, and you've just completed 9 hours of deep, focused work. Without burning out, without crashing. This is how surgeons operate during 12-hour procedures. This is how chess grandmasters stay sharp through 5-hour matches. This is how you work 10 hours without getting tired. Now let's talk about something nobody discusses. Your environment is either working for you or against you. There is no neutral. Your desk, your chair, your lighting, the temperature of your room, the apps on your screen, the notifications buzzing in your pocket. Every single one of these is either pulling you into focus or pushing you into distraction. And here's the thing, willpower is a terrible strategy. You cannot out-discipline a bad environment, you just can't. It depletes, it runs out, and when it does, you lose. So stop relying on it. Instead, design your environment for focus. Your phone? Put it in another room. Not face down, not on silent, in another room. Make it physically difficult to reach. Your desk? Clear everything except the one thing you're working on right now. One tab open, one document, one task. Your notifications? Turn them off. All of them. Email, Slack, WhatsApp, everything. The world will not end, I promise. People survived for thousands of years without instant replies. Your lighting? Bright, cool light in the morning, warmer, dimmer light in the afternoon. This mimics natural sunlight and keeps your circadian rhythm stable. Stable circadian rhythm means stable energy. Your chair? Invest in one that doesn't destroy your back. Because pain is the ultimate distraction. You cannot focus when your body is screaming at you. And temperature? Cooler is better. Studies show that a room around 68 to 70 degrees Fahrenheit keeps the brain alert. Too warm, and you get sleepy. Too cold, and you get uncomfortable. Find the sweet spot. This isn't luxury, this is architecture. You're building a machine for focus, and every detail matters. Let's talk about food, because what you eat either fuels your brain or floods it with fog. Most people eat for taste, or convenience, or habit. They don't eat for performance, but here's the truth. Your brain consumes 20% of your daily energy. 20%. On a 2,000 calorie diet, that's 400 calories dedicated purely to thinking. And yet most people fuel that brain with sugar crashes, caffeine spikes, and processed garbage that sends their energy on a roller coaster. Stop. The goal isn't to eat less. The goal is to eat stable. Protein at every meal. Eggs, chicken, fish, Greek yogurt, beans. Protein stabilizes blood sugar and keeps you full. No more 11 a.m. hunger crashes. Complex carbs, not simple sugars. Oats, quinoa, sweet potatoes, brown rice. These release energy slowly. No spikes, no crashes. Healthy fats. Avocados, nuts, olive oil, salmon. Your brain is literally made of fat. It needs fat to function. Deprive it and you deprive your focus. Hydration. Not I drink coffee so I'm hydrated. Water, actual water. Dehydration reduces cognitive performance by up to 30%. 30%. That's like trying to work with 1/3 of your brain turned off. And timing matters. Heavy lunch, expect a 2 p.m. coma. Eat lighter in the middle of the day. Save the big meal for dinner, when you don't need to think anymore. This isn't a diet. This is fuel management. And if you want to work 10 hours without getting tired, you need premium fuel. Now we get to the part that separates the amateurs from the pros. It's not about working harder, it's not even about working smarter, it's about working with intention. Most people sit down to work. That's it, just work. Vague, shapeless, overwhelming. Elite performers sit down with a single, crystal clear objective. Not 10, not 5, 1. I will finish this report. I will write this chapter. I will solve this problem. Specific, measurable, time-bound. Why? Because ambiguity is exhausting. Your brain hates uncertainty. When you don't know exactly what you're doing, it burns extra energy trying to figure it out. That's energy you could be using to actually produce. So before you start any long work session, define your one thing. Write it down. Say it out loud. Make it real. Not write the report, but write the introduction. Then write the first section. Then edit the conclusion. Each chunk is a win. Each win releases dopamine. Each dopamine hit keeps you motivated. It's a feedback loop of progress. And here's the secret weapon. Start with the hardest thing first. Not the easiest, not the most fun, the hardest. Why? Because willpower is highest in the morning. Your brain is fresh. Your distractions are minimal. Knock out the monster task first, and everything else feels easy. This is called eating the frog. Do the worst thing first, and the rest of your day is downhill. Mark Twain said it best. Eat a live frog first thing in the morning, and nothing worse will happen to you the rest of the day. He was joking, but he was also right. You want to work 10 hours without getting tired? Move more. I know, it sounds backwards. Exercise takes energy, right? So how does moving more give you more energy? Because your body isn't a battery that drains and dies. It's a system that thrives on circulation. When you sit for hours, blood pools, oxygen delivery drops, your brain gets sluggish, your back hurts, your neck stiffens, your eyes dry out. Movement fixes all of this. Not a full gym session, not a 5-mile run, just movement. Every 45 minutes, stand up, stretch for 2 minutes, walk to the kitchen, do 10 squats, roll your shoulders, look at something 20 feet away for 20 seconds. This isn't a break from work. This is part of work. This is maintenance. Think of it like a Formula One car. It doesn't run for 3 hours straight without a pit stop. The pit stop isn't laziness, it's strategy. It's what allows the car to keep going at full speed. You are the car, the movement is the pit stop. Skip it, and you crash. And if you really want to level up, build a morning movement routine. Even 10 minutes of stretching, walking, or light exercise primes your brain for the day. It boosts blood flow, releases endorphins, and tells your body, we're awake, we're alert. Let's go. The most productive people I know, they all move. Every single day. Not because they have time, because they make time. I save this for last because it's the one nobody wants to hear. You cannot cheat sleep. Not with coffee, not with energy drinks, not with willpower, not with any hack, trick, or supplement on the market. Sleep is not optional. It is foundational. During sleep, your brain clears out toxins, it consolidates memories, it repairs cells, it recharges neurotransmitters, it does the maintenance that makes high performance possible. Cut sleep and you cut your cognitive capacity by 25 to 40%. That's not a small dip, that's a collapse. So if you want to work 10 hours without getting tired, you need to sleep 7 to 8 hours without apology. Not I'll sleep when I'm dead, not I function fine on 5 hours, not I'll catch up on the weekend. Every single night, 7 to 8 hours, in a cool, dark, quiet room, with a consistent bedtime and wake time. Even on weekends. Consistency is what trains your circadian rhythm, and a trained circadian rhythm is what gives you stable, predictable energy. No more morning grogginess, no more afternoon crashes, no more I need another coffee. Just clean, reliable energy that lasts. And here's the kicker. Better sleep makes everything else on this list easier. Better focus, better food choices, better mood, better everything. Sleep isn't the reward for hard work. It's the prerequisite. Because knowledge without action is just entertainment. To work 10 hours without getting tired, you need 1. Single tasking. Protect your attention. No multitasking, no distractions. One thing at a time, fully. 2. Ultradian rhythms. Work in 90-minute focused blocks. Recover for 15 to 20 minutes between them. Ride your natural energy cycles. 3. Environment design. Remove friction for focus. Add friction for distraction. Your space should pull you into deep work, not push you out of it. 4. Fuel management. Eat for stable energy. Protein, complex carbs, healthy fats, water. No sugar crashes, no caffeine dependence. 5. Intentional work. Define your one thing before you start. Break it into chunks. Eat the frog first. Build momentum through small wins. 6. Strategic movement. Move every 45 minutes. Stretch, walk, reset. Your body is a system, not a statue. Maintain it. 7. Non-negotiable sleep. 7 to 8 hours every night. Consistent schedule. Cool, dark, quiet room. This is your foundation. Do these 7 things and you won't just work longer. You'll work better, sharper, faster, with more creativity and less burnout. Now, here's my challenge to you. Don't watch this video and forget it by tomorrow. That's what 90% of people do. They consume, they feel inspired, they do nothing. Be the 10%. Pick one thing from this list, just one. Implement it tomorrow, not next week, not when things calm down, tomorrow. Then add another the next day, and another. Stack these habits until they become automatic. Because the person who can work 10 hours without getting tired isn't born, they're built. One habit at a time, one day at a time. And that person can be you. But only if you start. So tell me in the comments, which of these 7 habits are you implementing first? And if you found this valuable, hit that like button and subscribe. I drop videos like this every week. No fluff, no filler. Just what actually works. Now go build your system.